Here we have the current stock market update for Faraday Future Intelligent Electric Incorporated, stock ticker FFIE. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comment section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So what we're looking at here is a 5-minute price chart. Normally, I don't go down this low on the time frames because each candle here does represent a 5-minute trading period. And, by the time any people actually see this video, the information tends to be outdated pretty quickly. It's not just the whole price chart is not 5 minutes, but each candle here is a 5-minute period. And, by the time people see it, it's just, it might not be relevant anymore. So I tend not to look at this price chart, but if I sort of zoom out a bit here, it becomes easier to understand why it would be difficult for me to look at any other time frame. I mean, if I were to look at even a 15-minute price chart, all of this price action here starts to flatten out very quickly, and it becomes impossible to see what's going on. The reason for that is this stock is just in a major downtrend, and it hasn't been able to rectify itself at all. I have gone through some of the other channels that are covering the stock at the moment, and I wasn't able to find any video that had a negative view of this stock. And it's very strange to me to see something like that. When you see share prices that are just completely flatlining and declining like this, it just seems that the rest of this platform is completely divorced from reality when they're making these assessments. There's a lot of conspiracy theory types of stories, stock market manipulation, short squeeze activity, things like that. There's just a lot of storyline that tends to get associated with stocks like this. But the reality is that none of it ever comes to fruition. I just finished videos on AMC and GameStop, and very similar situations are happening there as well. Where you just have this series, this large number of clickbait YouTubers, this long series of videos that has been posted about this stock in particular, that just continue to suggest that share prices are ready to start rocketing higher when all you see is downside price movement. So, I haven't done a video on the stock in a while. I mean, I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over again. The stock is in a downtrend. But when we look at this longer term viewpoint here, hopefully that becomes obvious. I mean, we can even go back a little bit further. We've got a 415 resistance zone back here, and we can just see that the sequence of events here has been nothing but negative. And for some reason, people just continue to hold on to this stock. There's no light at the end of the tunnel here. This stock is not going to be bouncing, and I'm not interested in any other narrative that suggests that even if there is stock market manipulation, it's like, who cares? I mean, if you can't capitalize on that in any way, if the share price value doesn't reflect that in any way, all you're going to continue doing is losing money, even if somehow you're correct about this storyline. Maybe there is stock market manipulation. Okay, that's fantastic. Tell me how you're going to profit from it. Tell me how you're going to stop losing money in this position. So, I mean, I understand what it's like and how it feels to be in a trade like this, where the market just continues to work against you, and it doesn't seem like there's any way out of it. But the fact is, people at some point are going to have to cut their losses because this stock is going to zero. There will not be a turnaround here anytime soon. So, as far as a strategy is concerned, I would suggest that people use any sort of bounce that they can find here to exit the position. Currently, what I'm looking at here, 220 is a bit of a resistance level here. You could possibly see a bounce into 220, but I think that from there, the stock will continue to decline. And I recommend people get out of this trade on any bounce they can find, and then you can enter the trading room that we have available and start to take those stock trades so that you can start to gain back some of this money. Because all that these people are doing, everybody that's holding on to this stock, you're wasting time and you're losing money. It's not even just money. I mean, you're spending time on this stock that could be devoted to other assets, share prices, stock trades that might actually benefit. So in the member section, what we have is a new trade every week. We give you exactly where to enter the trade, profit targets, how to scale into the trade, how to manage the position. There are regular updates every week. And stop loss levels, profit targets, every trade, every aspect of the trade is spelled out for beginners. You don't need any trading experience whatsoever to get into these trades, and it's updated every week. And these are designed for people that are in situations like this, where you're just caught in a trade that is just continues to go nowhere. So it really does come down to something like that. I mean, people have to make a decision at some point. You can continue to listen to these idiotic channels on YouTube that just keep saying, just wait, just buy. The short squeeze is coming. I mean, watch the videos on GameStop. People have been holding those positions for years. It has been going on for years. And the people that are making these videos don't change the narrative at all. It's just the same story every single day. Those people have never been correct about anything. They don't know how to trade the market. They lose money themselves. The only way they make any money at all is from these clickbait YouTube videos. And I can tell you, as someone who has now posted over 1,000 videos on YouTube, I have an idea of how much money these types of videos tend to make. Even if you get like 20,000 views or something like that, which most of these channels don't for each video. But even if you do get something around 20,000 views, it's still not making very much money. It's pennies. I mean, you would be lucky if you could buy yourself lunch with what one of those videos makes in revenue. And, and what's the negative consequence? There are many people that are caught in positions that they can't get out of, and they're losing way more money, far more money than these people are making when they're doing these videos. So I don't know. I don't know what YouTube needs to do to stop these types of situations from happening. But these are the type of people that really should be banned from the platform. They're so focused on people saying the wrong word, or calling someone a name that they don't want to be called or something like that, when instead they should be focusing on people that are saying buy FFIE at these elevated price levels and continue to say the same thing, even though the stock does nothing but move lower. So this is costing people huge amounts of money. And at some point, I mean, I do believe that at some point YouTube is going to start getting sued for this. I do think that there are going to have to be lawsuits about this at some point. And maybe then YouTube will wake up a little bit and start to understand that, calling someone a bad name is not as bad as, tricking someone into losing their life savings. One of these is way worse than the other. I personally would rather be insulted all day than be tricked into a position, stock trading position that's going to cause me to lose my life savings. One is much worse than the other. The stock is not going upward. The profit target for this stock is $0 per share, and I suggest that people get out of this stock. Any opportunity they have, any upward price bounces should be used as ways to exit this trade. Here's the current market update for Faraday Future Intelligent Electric, stock ticker FFIE. Our High Value Trading Strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.